most people are, if you look at the chart of their sales for the year, there are three big spikes. And you ask them, what did you do when those spikes happened? And they say, I sent an email promotion. Could be Black Friday, could be July 4th, New Year, what have you. And if you ask, why don't you send more email promotions? There's one main reason, and it's that people don't want to annoy their subscribers and have everybody unsubscribe. And so they figure 3 email promotions a year is a good balance. And the problem with that is you're giving up a huge proportion of the revenue that's available to you. So what we recommend to people is to do 2 email promotions a month. Now, when I say this, most people freak out a little bit and think, well, I couldn't possibly do that because that would be super annoying. So what do you do about that? How do you send 2 email promotions a month without having subscribers get really annoyed with it and unsubscribe? Because you don't want that, right? You don't want people to unsubscribe. Well, the crucial thing here is you want to send useful, helpful content in the emails and then be a promotion as well. So it's not just send a promotion, it's send useful content that is also promoting your course and having a discount. So I'll give kind of the basic way of doing this, and I'll give the more advanced way of doing it as well. So the very basic way, and this was something that Shona came up with, which who we both know. Mm-hmm. And what she did to start with was she would send 6 emails over the course of 5 days, Monday through Friday. 5 of those emails would be a tiny snippet from in her course. So she's selling courses about English grammar. And so it might be a tip about how do you remember this one grammar rule, or it might be an exercise from in her course about like actually practicing that grammar rule. And she would top and tail that with the fact that that particular course that the snippet was from was on sale this week. Now, who on your email list, who joined the email list because they're interested in learning English grammar, is going to be upset that they are receiving a free, useful tip about English grammar that week? It's like it's almost impossible to get annoyed about that. And then at the top and at the bottom, she'd mention it's on discount this week for like 30% off.
Yeah.
And then the final day, there would be an email saying the deal ends in 3 hours. And after that, it's going to get back up to its full price. So she would give, let's say, 30 or 50% off. And that drives sales every time you do those promotions. And it's useful and people don't unsubscribe. And it's just, it's fantastic. So that, if you do that kind of tactic, you're typically going to get about 0.1% of your email list to buy each time that you do one of these promotions, which could add up to tens of thousands of dollars, depending on the size of your email promotion. Like we've got people who are making like $200,000 a month from their email promotions. So the more advanced version of that is that you include other types of emails in there as well, which are also useful, but are really helping people to get set up for the sale. So for example, one framework you can use is problem, agitation, solution. Mm-hmm. So the problem, agitation, solution emails would be, the problem is helping them to understand the problem that they have in their life already. So they've already got this issue with the course that you're teaching. Yeah. They've already got this thing, but you're helping them to understand it better. Like, why is this happening? What is it that's going on? Because people are just like, they've got some angst. Something's not working. Their dog's misbehaving and they're annoyed about it, but they haven't really thought it through and understood it. And then and that's all you do. You don't try and sell anything in that email. Then the agitation one is you talk to them about, so what does that mean? What impact is that having on your life, on other dogs? Really help them to understand the problem better. And then the solution is a useful tip. So like, here's something you can do today to try and fix that. And all of those you would send without mentioning your course at all, without doing anything to not mentioning it's on discount, not mentioning your course, but just getting people in the right mindset to be thinking about that particular problem, so that when you start a promotion, they're primed and ready to buy. Mm-hmm. And the content's useful. So you're doing both at the same time.
Yeah. And you do those 3 things in every email, or you spread it out over the sequence?
That's over 3 separate emails. So the model that we use is we'll do email promotions. We'll do 2 weeks around one course. The first week we'll have those kinds of emails with no promotion in at all, problem, agitation, solution, maybe Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then the next week we'll start sending other content out and mentioning the fact the course is on discount.
Yeah. Do you have to write a new sequence every month, or can you also repurpose some of the sequences?
Yeah, this is where it gets really beautiful. So, so let's say you've got 12 courses. Month 1, you've got course 1, course 2. Month 2, you've got course 3, course 4, and you go through all of those. In month 7, you just go back and send out the emails from month 1 again.
Yeah.
And people get stuck here sometimes as well. But what happens is you've got a whole bunch of new people on your email list who weren't on there before. They've never seen the emails. You've got people who were on the email list and didn't open those emails before, so they've never seen them. You've got the ones who opened them and didn't really read them very carefully. And then you've got the ones who, so it's fine to send to them again. And you've got the ones who opened them, read them, and then didn't buy. Well, they probably need reminding of this thing anyway. So 6 months later, that's fine. You could be sending exactly the same emails out again. We suggest generally at least 4 months in between sending the same emails out again. But then at that point, you're just good to go.